Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Happy Saturday. So, you guys, today I want to bring you 8 rose-based fragrances that I think are going to be amazing for the fall season. So, I'm a lover of rose. I know that a lot of you are as well. And as we move into the colder weather, I figured that I will go ahead and highlight some rose fragrances in my collection that I think would be perfect for this time of the year. But y'all, before we get into the fragrances that I want to share with you all, just a little bit of commotion for the hair, honey. I just got back from getting my retightening, and it's giving me everything. It's giving me the fullness, oh my gosh, just the deep side part. Like, my girls did their thing today. So just slight commotion for the hair. I'm feeling myself, if you can't tell. But let's get into the reason why you are all here. So I want to kick things off with my fragrance of the day. And this fragrance right here always makes me feel really pretty, well put together. And I am wearing She Was Here from Forever Mood. I think that this is going to be a very nice fragrance that we can continue to wear into the fall season. Let's go ahead and top her off. If you are new here, welcome. I am an oversprayer. Of course, I sprayed some of this morning before I left, and it has faded just a little bit. I do think that this fragrance does offer just such a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. However, it is one of my, what I would consider one of my cheapies. It was only like $79. I got it from Sephora. It has been all of the rave here for these past couple of months, and I absolutely love it. I think that it is gorgeous. This is my first fragrance from Forever Mood. I have not tried any of the other fragrances from this house, but I have really been enjoying this one. It is just absolutely beautiful. This one does have that pomegranate in here. It has elemi, as well as Turkish rose, vanilla, pistachio. You have that lactonic accord from the milk with base notes of amber and suede. And I think that this is absolutely phenomenal. She did a really good job with this fragrance. I just feel like I'm gonna run through the bottle. So I'm still trying to decide if I want to get another bottle. I'm trying to slow down on getting so many backups. Y'all know I am the backup queen, and I just want to make sure that, you know, I don't start wasting money or end up giving fragrances away, because our taste, it does change over time. But I love this one, and I feel like once I get to the to the halfway mark, then I may go ahead and purchase a backup. This one I do have to top off. So it's not one that's going to be long wearing or long lasting. It does sit closer to the skin, but I don't mind. I don't mind refreshing. I don't mind topping off if I really, really enjoy the fragrance. And that is the case for this one. So yeah, it is my fragrance of the day, and it is also one that I highly recommend, and I think that is absolute top tier that you can enjoy for the fall season. So that is She Was Here from Forever Mood. So moving along, let's see, which one do I want to feature next? Let's talk about one that really surprised me and just really blew my socks off, and that is, what is this, child? This is Abiyedh, Scarlet Abiyedh from Lataffa. And oh my goodness, she's excellent. And for such an affordable price, this one right here is just sexy to me. It is dark, it is alluring, it is perfect for fall evenings, perfect for date night. This one right here has that black cherry, and I'm talking about, it's a deep, ripe, juicy, soft type of cherry. It also has that pink pepper, white rose, peony, tonka bean. nutmeg with patchouli, crystal caramel sugar, and vanilla. And this is absolutely amazing. I did say before that I feel like since I have this fragrance, I don't really need Christian Louboutin's La Fetiche, I think it's called. Fetiche La Rose is what it's called. I don't need that. This right here gives me exactly the results. It is, it has really good longevity. It's just beautiful, and that dry down is really where I began to enjoy this scent. It opens up with a nice kick of ginger, in my opinion, but I think that this one right here, it doesn't have ginger in it, but to me, that's what I'm picking up. And maybe it's that LME that's coming across in here, that's a little spicy in a way. But this is absolutely stunning. I really, really love this one. And what's funny is that I was watching so many different reviews of trusted fragrance lovers that I follow. And I was so confident in this fragrance. And since it's at such an affordable price, I went on ahead and bought two. So got this one. I have the backup. And I just know that once I really start wearing this one and enjoying it for the fall season, that it's going to be a wrap, because I go to town with my fragrances. They don't last very long, which is fine, because although I'm a collector, I'm going to enjoy my perfume. Every day is a special occasion for this girl, because, you know, just blessed to still be on the right side and just to be able to enjoy life. And so, yeah, every day is an occasion for me, a special occasion. And my perfumes, they make me happy. They're nostalgic and therapeutic in a way. So I'm going to continue to enjoy them. But this one right here, it definitely sings on some fabric. It's going to just be beautiful. I just can picture me wearing like a sweater, a scarf, and some boots, and just wearing this one on a very nice chilly day. Like today it's overcast. It would have been a perfect day for it, but I just love this fragrance. And I think that the rose in here is just absolutely beautiful, and the way that it balances out with the other notes in this fragrance. So that is Anna Abiyedh Scarlet from Lataffa. Love this one. So pretty. So the next one that I want to talk about is also fairly new to my collection, and it was a blind buy, because y'all know how we do things over here. I saw that So Avant-Garde was having a 30% off sale, and I did use Veronica Says code. She has a code to where you can get 30% off. Hey girl, hey. And so I decided to pick up Impadia, you guys, from BDK. This one right here had been on my list for a while, and I kept going back and forth trying to decide if I wanted to pick it up or do I need another rose fragrance? And it was immediately yes. It was immediately yes. This one right here is gorgeous. It has pear, mandarin, Italian bergamot, Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose, North African orange blossom with base notes of akagaya wood, vanilla absolute, and sandalwood. So I do have Delina and Guidance in my collection, and I will admit that when you first spray this on, it does give you guidance, like it gives you remnants of guidance. I will say it's not, you know, apples to apples. It's not that. It's not a dupe or nothing like that, but it kind of feels like a third cousin to Guidance in a way. And in the dry down, I get this beautiful rose with a touch of citrus and a small amount of powderiness. I don't care for powdery types of scents. That's why I have not picked up Valaya Exclusif. I have the original Valaya, but when I saw that it had a note of powdery facets, I was like, I still want to get my nose on it just to make sure, because I can actually tolerate the powderiness and the dry down of this fragrance right here. It is just so good. And I haven't had it that long, and I don't have a really big dent, but I mean, I sprayed pretty heavy when I wore it, and I enjoyed it the entire day. I wore it to work. I did get some compliments, and it's just a very pretty fragrance. It reminds me in the dry down a little bit of Delina Exclusif, just a little bit. But to me, the difference with this fragrance is that it does have a little bit of that citrus note to it, which I really enjoy. I think it's coming from that Italian bergamot in here, but I think that this one is just beautiful. And I love the packaging. I like how it has that ombre effect on the bottle. It's just a beautiful fragrance. And I'm so happy that I decided to go ahead and take a chance on getting this one, because I just really didn't feel like I needed any more rose fragrances. And I was wrong. I was wrong. People will be like, how many rose fragrances do you need? Yes. The answer is yes. It's always yes. And so I'm a rose lover. I think that this one would do just fine for the fall and the winter, to be honest with you. It's one that I will continue to reach for and enjoy for sure. So that is Impadia from BDK. So we are going to move on to the house of Parfums de Marly. And I want to start with my absolute love, the one that started it all for my collection, to be completely honest with you. And that is Delina. How can you have a fall season without reaching for Delina? Listen, out of all the rose fragrances that I have in my collection, Delina will always be number one. Always. I absolutely love this one. Delina is just done in a way that's so sophisticated. The rhubarb is my favorite note in this fragrance because it's so different and it brings a different element to this fragrance. I know that it does come across a little sharp for some people, but I actually enjoy the sharpness from this fragrance. I think, oh yes, I had to remind myself, y'all, because it's been a while. Ooh, I cannot wait to enjoy this one for the fall because she is her. Like, you cannot deny the beauty and the sophistication of this fragrance. Quentin Biche did his thing. And for me, I'll wear this anytime during any season, right? I will reach for it during the spring, summer, but I find myself reaching for it even more when the weather gets cooler. I prefer to use the La Rosée for the spring and summertime. Absolutely love that one. But when we start moving into the fall and the winter, this is the one that I am definitely going to reach for the most. I just love it. I love it. I've missed it. It's got that lychee in here, that Bulgarian rose. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful rose fragrance. I feel like this is like the mother, if you will, of all rose fragrances. And if you are a rose lover, I just don't see you not having this in your collection. Even if you decide to get like the small travel size, I just don't see you, being a rose lover and not owning this one. It is just so good. And if you don't own this one, at least having one of the trio, right? Because it does have other flankers to Delina. And so I think that this one would be perfect, like excellent for late evenings, maybe going to dinner with some friends. Definitely date night approved. And if you're anything like me, sometimes I just like to smell it while I'm around the house, right? Because like I said, I am the occasion, and regardless of how much a fragrance costs, I am going to enjoy my perfume. And so this one right here, I absolutely love and definitely recommend getting your nose on it if you have never smelled it. And yeah, she's just gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. So definitely missed this one, and I look forward to enjoying it for this fall season, and that is Delina from Parfums de Marly. And so speaking of the sister fragrances, I also think that Delina Exclusif would be a great contender for the fall as well. Now, I have heard that more people, or I've seen that more people prefer the Exclusif over the original Delina, and that's not the case for me, and I'm going to tell you what it is. So what I find with this one is that it does wear softer. It still has great projection, longevity, and all of those things. I just find that it does wear softer, and this one right here 100% has that powdery dry down. This is a powdery type of rose, and it's pretty. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I don't love it. I love Delina, but I don't love Delina Exclusif like everyone else does. But I think that this one is more suitable for the daytime, and the original Delina would be a perfect fit for the evening and nighttime. It's pretty. It's pretty. And you know, as you see, I have it. I have the big bottle. But I just don't love it because it just, it has that powderiness to it. And for me, that's what kind of takes it down a notch, but it's beautiful. I think it's pretty. I'm, you know, happy to have it in my collection. Now, once I'm done with this bottle, will I repurchase? I don't think so. I don't think so. The ones that really do it for me is going to be Delina, and then the Delina La Rose. That one right there is running neck and neck with the original Delina. That's how much I love that fragrance. But yeah, I mean, I might get a lot of slack for this, but this one is just, it's good, but it's not amazing. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't capture my heart like the, yeah, no. Doesn't capture my heart like the original Delina, but nonetheless, I think that this would be a great one to pull for fall. I think that it has great longevity. All three of the Delinas do. They last. They have great sillage. They create beautiful, amazing scent trails, and you know, I've seen a lot of people layer the Delinas with other fragrances. I'm not a big layering type of girl because for me, I really like to enjoy the fragrance for what it is. There are some that I will layer that I have in my collection, but the Delinas will never be one of them. I want to enjoy them exactly for what they have to offer. And so yeah, I think that top tier rose fragrances. And if you don't have all three, at least figure out which one is your favorite one and add that to the collection. You will not regret it. So that is Delina Exclusif from Parfums de Marly. So we have three more that I want to share. And the next one is just to die for. This one is from Dries Van Noten, and it is Soie Malaquais, whatever. I have it. I love her. She's amazing. Let me tell you something. This is money. Who knew that silk had a smell? This has bergamot, blackcurrant. You've got that rose, silk, chestnut, and cacao. It is beautiful. Gorgeous. This is fancy schmancy. This is one that I would totally 100% wear to a beautiful dinner, having a night out on the town. It is gorgeous. And what I really love about all of these fragrances that I'm sharing with you today is they all smell completely different from one another. And just depending on your mood, what you're wearing, and just how they make you feel, like all of these would work. This is just exquisite. I love this one. This one is just, it makes me happy. it is such a great addition. And the way that the rose is done in here, and then in the base you have that chestnut and that cacao, just such a beautiful, smooth blend. This is phenomenal. It is worth every penny. I absolutely love this one. It makes me feel, you know, sophisticated, and it has a nice little bit of a edge to it. It is just, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is Soie Malaquais from Dries Van Noten. I love it, y'all. I was like, I may not always get the pronunciations right for these fragrances, but you heard what I said and you know what I mean. So we just gonna leave it at that. So the next one that I want to share is no stranger to the channel at all. You all know it. Most of you love it. And that is Guidance 46 from Amouage. How can you talk about a rose fragrance without including this in the lineup? This one right here, it's always going to be bae. It's always going to be bae. It's always going to do it for me. She's in a class of her own. The rose, the ambergris, that bitter almond. Oh my gosh, the Icaria wood. You get that incense, that myrrh in here. Top notch. I love this one. I have not worn it in a while though. So as you know, I've been adding to my collection and I just have not pulled for this one. I have just been enjoying everything else, but she is a stunner. She will always be a favorite. She's in my top 5 for life. This is a repurchase for sure. It has a hefty price tag, but it is so worth it. But I think that you can now even find this on the gray market and get a little bit of a discount with Guidance 46. I do still have samples of the original Guidance, and over time I have worn that one and it's grown on me. It has started to grow on me, but I still prefer this one. This is the one that I will always have a full size bottle of. And y'all, I'll be trying to see how much juice I still have left in here, but you can't see. Someone said to hold the light up from your phone, the flashlight from your phone, and it'll make the bottle transparent. So I don't want to run out of it, I guess is what I'm saying. So it's just so good. I don't know how anyone could hate this fragrance. I know that it's not a love for everyone, and you know, that's understandable, but I don't know. I don't know how you cannot enjoy it because I absolutely love it. It is going to be worn a lot for the upcoming season and now, and I just love this one. It is beautiful. It is just all the things, and it's a reason. There's a reason why it is a #1 seller for Amouage. They really delivered when they made this flanker. So that is Guidance 46 from Amouage. And so the last one that I want to talk about was one, again, that I just did not realize that I needed. And I have fallen head over heels in love with this fragrance. And that is Musc Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez. Let me tell you something. I love a good musk, but the way that they have done the musk in this fragrance with that rose, baby, let me tell you. So this has tuberose, musk, plum. It also has Italian bergamot, that pink pepper, vanilla, suede, patchouli, and rose. I'm definitely picking up on the rose in here for sure. That's front and center. But then it comes together so beautifully with that tuberose, that suede. You get a bit of that plum in here. It's not doing too much. I would not consider this to be a fruity fragrance, but I think that the plum adds enough sweetness. Oh, it's beautiful. I want to wear this today. Like, there's just not enough time to enjoy all the things. Oh, it's so good. I love it. I absolutely love it. If you don't have this one, I know it's been around for some time. and I finally decided to go ahead and make the purchase. The musk in here, elite. Elite. I love this one. It is so good. And sometimes I'll go in my closet because that's where I keep all of my perfume. And I'll take the top off and I'll just take a big, you know, whiff of this one. And I'm like, yep, that's it. And every now and again, I'll spray it on my wrist. But I love wearing this. It wears so pretty. So pretty. This makes a really good office scent. I've worn this to work. I've gotten compliments. It's not doing too much. It's just enough. I have this beautiful scent bubble around me, and it's just, oh, it's captivating. I absolutely love this one, and I cannot recommend it enough. So that is Musc Noir Rose from Narciso Rodriguez, y'all. So those are all of my recommendations in regards to any type of rose-centered fragrance. Let me know in the comment section, what are some of the rose fragrances that y'all are reaching for the fall season? Baby, that Delina is still singing. Oh, she's so good. She's so good. If you are new here and you love all things that smell good, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I would love for you to join the family. And for those of you that continue to come back and show me support and so much love, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. And until next time, you all, I will see you in the next video. Take care.